Well, I'm going to start back into doing Mindset Mondays where give you some mindset tips that'll help you with getting through your week. Apex Mindset isn't just a relationships and intersexual dynamics channel, although it's mostly that. In consultations with guys, I do a lot of different types of work. A lot of times it's helping them get better women, get better dates, do better at sex, right? Do better in their relationships, get over one-itis, get over breakups, navigate different parts of relationships and things with women. A small amount of my clients are in fact women, and I'm helping them out too with similar things. And that's a big part of what I do, but I also do things and integrate things like hypnotherapy, EMDR, trauma therapy, for example, in mindset training and mental resilience training. So there's a lot of different tactics and techniques and things that we do with our psychology and with conditioning the mind that will help you. It helps you show up and be more of an alpha person, alpha guy, okay? So a lot of you guys want to know how to be more alpha. A lot of times that comes down to just reconditioning the way you're showing up, the way you're thinking, and your mental framework. Consider it like going to the gym for your mind. For me, consider hiring me for something like that, almost like being a personal trainer for your mind. All right. You might hire a coach to help you with your sport or to help you increase your gains or your fitness goals in the gym. Well, you can do the same for achieving your goals with how you want to show up mentally, how you want to handle your emotions, how you want to show up in your day-to-day life, at your work, with your business, with your family, with women, so on and so forth. So that's a big part of what I do. Mindset's a big part of that. What's going on up here is critical to navigating the sexual marketplace. That being said, I really think I need to offer more content for you guys, although it may not offer as many clicks to my channel or get me quite so much traffic, but I think there's a lot of you guys that have been asking for it. You want some more of the mindset stuff, so we'll start doing that a bit on Mondays. And we'll start with having a neutral mindset. So that is something I want you to think about. There's a lot of grifts out there that talk about having a positive mindset, positive thinking, the positive thinking movement, The Secret, right? A lot of self-help gurus, they'll tell you, think it and it will come. But the problem is that isn't always true. It doesn't always work out that way. Positive thinking really doesn't always work. If it's not followed up with the right kind of action, and if it's not in line with objective reality, you can positively think all you want, and you're just not going to get to where you want. You might feel good about things, and you might feel good for a self-help guru to take your money, and he makes you feel good, and you walk away from that convention or event or course or whatever feeling great about yourself. But then you find out 2 or 3 months later that there really wasn't much of a difference in your everyday life, and the things that you're wanting to achieve or accomplish just weren't really affected too greatly by the positivity grift, because maybe there's just mistakes in the objectiveness of your thinking. Now, there is the other aspect, which is negative thinking. Now, here's the thing about negative thinking. This is kind of the rub. Negative thinking works. It works all the time. It just works to get you negative results. So you're not going to get the results you want from negative thinking. You are guaranteed to get the results you don't want from negative thinking. Focusing on nothing but nihilistic ideas, dangers, negative thoughts, and lying to yourself and saying that you're being objective is only going to get you more of what you don't want. So we know that the research is out on that pretty good, because no matter what the objective reality is, approaching it from a mindset of failure a mindset of this isn't going to work, I'm going to fail, things are bad out there, things are like this, women are like this, and it's hopeless, or the economy is like this, or the political environment is this way, or whatever, right? And those are bigger thoughts, but down to the smaller everyday thoughts of, oh, this day's turned to crap because this bad thing happened, blah, 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 blah. Negative thinking definitely gets you negative results. So if you want to be more alpha, the first thing you can do is stop the negative thinking. We have a saying too with that in some of our circles is just stop bitching, okay? Voicing your negative thoughts and beliefs, i.e. bitching, is a surefire way to not only bring yourself into failure, but to help bring other people's around you into failure. So you're not going to be, other people aren't going to even want to be around you because you're going to be pointing those people to failure with voicing your negativity. So we don't want negativity for sure, but excessive positivity is hit or miss as to whether or not it works. Whether or not it works depends on whether it lines up with objective reality. So what I'm going to recommend that you start with is what might be called a neutral mindset, more of a Zen-like, outcome independent-like state when you approach something. A neutral mindset is wanting to see the situation in reality for what it is, with no negative connotations and no positive ones. So without putting any real connotation on it whatsoever, we're going to look at things as objectively as we can. And we're just going to see it for what it is, see reality for what it is. You have some hurdles you have to overcome with your business, let's say, or some things that might cause you some financial distress. Well, let's look at what those things are objectively without any negative connotations or fears, but without any positive spin or twist either. This is going to help you see reality for what it is, having a neutral mindset. So what I recommend is that you approach everything pretty much in life with a neutral mindset. Problems you're trying to solve, data you're trying to collect, approach it with neutrality. Just see it objectively for what it is. Now from there, you decide, well, what can I do with this information? So now you can add some positive thoughts to that objective reality to point you in a direction of success, of action steps to get you what you want. So that's where positivity can come in. But if it's positivity and like a positivity self-help grift without any real foundation in what's objective, the chances of it working are pretty slim. So that's Mindset Monday for today. Take that idea of having a neutral mindset when you approach topics and things and problems in your life. Approach it with neutrality, see things for what they are objectively, and then, like a dominant alpha male, decide, okay, now what am I going to do about it?